If you want to learn how to get your makeup looking like this, keep watching. Hello, my dears. Today we are going to learn how to do soft glam makeup. I'm going to show you a few different looks with one base look. We always start with a clean face. I'm just wiping my face with some micellar water. I'm just going to go in with a nice hydrating toner. Next, I'm going in with a little bit of moisturizer. You don't need too much. Now, you don't need to use primer. I know a lot of people say that you do, but it really depends on your skin type. But truthfully, all you need is skincare to prime your face. Now, I'm just going to brush my brows out. I'm going in with some brow pomade just to slightly shape my brows. We're not doing too much because, again, this is a soft glam look. So you're kind of just filling in those empty spaces a little bit. Now, I'm just carving the bottom of my brow. I don't think I'm going to carve the top. I'm also using this for my eyeshadow base, so I'm just going to go ahead and buff that out. I'm going to spray a little bit of setting spray. Now I'm just buffing that middle part upwards. I'm going over my lids with an eyeshadow that's pretty close to my skin tone. Taking that same brush after cleaning it off, and I'm going to go in with a slightly darker color right on the outer crease. I clean my brush again. I'm going in with a darker brown. Now I'm placing a clay brown shade on my inner corner. I'm going in with a really dark brown and using that as my eyeliner. I'm taking the tiniest bit of that same dark brown eyeshadow and I'm just going to blend it out right below my brow. Now for a soft glam look, you want a light to medium coverage foundation. I'm going back in with some concealer to highlight certain areas of my face. Now I'm going in with my contour stick. I'm going in with some setting spray. Now we're just going to buff out the edges of that concealer. I go in with my powder puff or triangle sponge to blend everything out seamlessly. Now it's time to set and bake. Y'all can't really tell since my complexion is so light, but I set like right here, 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 and on my forehead. I went over those same areas with my finishing powder that's the same color as my skin tone, and I'm going to go in with a dark baking powder right where I put my contour. I'm taking that eyeshadow brush and just putting a little bit on my under eyes, not too much. Now I'm going in with this soft pink blush. Taking a darker brush and I'm keeping it right in this little area. Now I'm taking a really light shade and I'm going to blend that all together. I'm going over my nose with a powder contour and use a very fluffy short lash to give that natural look. I'm going to put a little bit of mascara on my lower lash line. I'm going to put a little bit of highlighter on my cheeks, and of course a little on the nose. I'm slightly overlining my lips with my brown lip liner. Next, I'm going in with this plum lip liner. I'm blending those harsh lines with a lighter brown lip liner. Now I'm just going to smack. I like glitter on my lips, so I'm just going to go with this glitter gloss. I'm adding the tiniest bit of pink lip oil in the center. And that is how we achieve this beautiful airbrush soft glam look. Now, if you remember at the beginning of this video, I did tell y'all I would show y'all a few different ways to do a soft glam look. Keeping the same look, I'm just going to go over it with a little bit of shimmer in the center of my lid. And already, that's a new look right there. I don't know why this happened, but people stop putting color in soft glam looks. You can still have a soft glam look with color. Let me show you how. I'm going in with a pink magenta shade right on the inner corner of my eye. Now, you can leave it like this, but I'm going to go in my crease with that same color and on the outside of my eye. Look at how the simplest changes can make a whole new look. Please, for the love of God, y'all, stop being afraid to put that makeup on. If you need a more in-depth tutorial, I'm thinking about starting an online makeup class. The starting rate is going to be around $150, but it's still in the works, so we'll figure it out. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. It will be a class via Zoom, and I will be teaching y'all one-on-one, so you can ask me any questions that you have about your makeup or any questions you have about a skill set that you want to learn involving makeup. We're going to start with regular makeup looks, but eventually I might even start teaching SFX makeup. We'll see.